What's going on, everybody? It is Thursday night, and man, do we have an exciting weekend of Impact Wrestling, which starts tonight with a go-home show for Bound for Glory. And right now on the channel, we have the BTI match between Kilynn King and Jody Threat happening at this moment. Apparently, there was some Iceman news I see in the chat that there's a big surprise going to be at Impact. It is not going to be CM Punk. He is under a no compete. I know James was just joking now. Said in all seriousness, I think it's Mandy Rose. Ooh, that's an interesting little tidbit of information there. And then A. Jobson, of course, insulting Impact by saying Impact definitely would be a step down. Okay, then. Let's just get the show started. As, of course, always, we have a packed house. And I think we're going to have a packed house on Saturday as well. We've got Jeff, of course, is here. Jeff, it's a Bound for Glory weekend. It's the biggest pay-per-view, one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year for Impact Wrestling. It's their last major pay-per-view of this year. The last time they're going to be in that studio before all the renovations. I mean, this is it. This is the big one for them. And, you know, the match, the card, it's just incredible. It's going to be a huge weekend for Impact, dude.
Yeah, it really is. It's going to be a great weekend. I can't believe it's already here. It feels like we've been waiting and waiting and waiting, but it's here. And I think it's going to be great. I really do think it's going to be a great show this weekend.
Yeah, totally agree. Tonight starts it off. We didn't do our predictions. Damn it, I forgot all about it. We'll have to maybe do them. We'll sneak them in before the show because we're starting tomorrow night at 7:30. So we'll sneak them in. We'll try to
Saturday
or Saturday.
Hey, we can sneak them in throughout the show like we've been doing, or if you guys
hey, whatever you want to do, dude. I don't want to put you on the spot. Whatever you want to do.
Listen, I'm ready to go. I've got
it. All right. Jeff's all ready to go. We'll do it tonight then, damn it.
I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew and pain medicine and everything else.
Jeff is highly caffeinated. We're
caffeinated, medicated, and ready to go.
Medicated, caffeinated, and then later constipated.
Yeah,
we're all right then. Well, there you go. We'll just do the damn thing tonight. So, but yes, we are ready. Tazzy is here. What's going on, Tazzy? A big weekend for Impact, dude.
First, it's an Impact party, baby.
Now it's official.
By the way, I made sure I didn't pull the cord out of that one. I don't want no more microphone or headphone issues. I'm done. Oh my God, what a day. Dude, it's here. It's finally here. We've been talking about this for, I don't know, since the baseball season started, because I do remember the day we were talking about it.
Yeah.
And when we found out it was in Chicago, it was like, But I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to Saturday. By the way, here's a fun fact. So originally, there was a plan for me to actually have a gig, like a club event on Saturday, and I've heard. Unfortunately, the good news is somebody other DJ took it over, and I was like, whew, because I was going to go like, I got an Impact flu.
He's got a fever.
If you're a baseball fan, and Tazzy might be just be a baseball fan, the Diamondbacks just won their first game of the series. So there you go. Dum. Tazzy's got a fever for the flavor. I got a fever for some cowbell.
No flavor here.
One of my favorite Saturday Night Live skits ever. That's amazing. All right, let's welcome some folks in. We'll get the show rolling here. And, well, first off, let me give you our schedule for upcoming stuff. So, of course, we have Bound for Glory, just this little tiny pay-per-view that we need to do on Saturday called Bound for Glory. Just little small.
Yeah, a little small event there.
Yeah, a little small pay-per-view. So, yes, we'll be doing that on Saturday. We will start that at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time to give us a little bit of time beforehand in case they have any kind of pre-show matches, which they may. Be there with us. Again, remember, you cannot watch this on the YouTube channel. This is a big one. It is on Fight TV only. So you must get it on Fight. Overseas may be a little different. You could shout that out in the chat for those of you who are over there where you can watch it. But of course, you do need to get this one on Fight TV. So if you want to join in, there are people running contests and stuff for a code on Twitter and stuff like that. So check that out. You might be able to win something and watch it for free, which is always good. But otherwise, yeah, you got to get the pay-per-view and to watch this. So and then. We will have our Monday show. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. See, I'm blowing right through. Saturday, Sunday. We doing a Sunday show this week? Yeah.
Why the hell not, Joe?
Yeah, why the hell? Yeah, we missed last week's. Jeff was here. I missed last week. So Jeff was kind enough to do it. I got stuck in just this ungodly accident that I was backed up on the interstate for hours. And Jeff was kind enough to do the show. And I'm glad you guys came out and supported him. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, you guys talked about a lot of stuff, which was cool. So I appreciate that. Thank you for Jeff, obviously, for doing that for me and also the chat for coming out and hanging out with Jeff. So I think Tazzy was there, I think, too, weren't you? I think I saw you in there.
Yeah, Tazzy.
Nice. Yeah. Very, very cool. So, yeah, so we'll have a Sunday show as well to kind of wrap all of this up. I'm sure there'll be things, if there is a surprise or something that happens tomorrow, we'll be chatting about that on Sunday. There's lots of news. NWA, man, just had started they have a contract out with the CW. CW is a pretty big channel. They did say it was top 20. So they have 2 shows they're going to do. It's out of NWA Power, which is, of course, their regular show. And then they're going to have a backstage kind of a show, which is interesting. It's like a reality show almost that shows you the ins and outs and the backstage stuff of pro wrestling. So kind of cool. And Jeff mentioned to me earlier, it might be something we may look into, depending on the night that it's on, or the night that they're going to do it. Obviously, we may consider that because we loved NWO. We used to watch that in the past. We checked it out on YouTube and stuff all the time. So maybe something we consider. Again, it's going to depend on when they have it. And to be honest, Jeff and I were discussing earlier, we might be liking these smaller streams anyway, because YouTube. Let me tell you something. I was watching some streams on YouTube yesterday and the day before I watched different stuff, but oh my God, the ads. The ads are horrible. There are so many, and they play so often that, then I wonder why we don't get a lot of people watching our total stream. I mean, who could put up with that? You have to constantly be clicking through and everything like that to get them going, or else you get those big long ones that play. Like I let one go because I was doing some stuff in the house. I came back, the damn thing was still playing like 10 minutes later. I'm like, this is a mini infomercial. It's like not even an ad. And so, oh my God, it's awful. Maybe if it's a smaller show for a watch along, it won't be such a bad thing because ads. I get it. Look, they're money in business to make money. They want to sell their ad free. I get that. But I don't know, man. Like there has to be a better median and better way to do that. But we'll see. I know that a lot of content creators are going back to Twitch, which a lot of them left Twitch a while ago. They're not, they're not perfect either. They have their issues and stuff that go on there. So nobody's perfect, but yeah, I totally get it. It's just the ads are just awful. So and then we go to Monday. Of course, we have Abby's abode. There's some things to talk about on Abby's. We had a Karrion Kross promo. Wow. Yeah. Wow. That's very interesting. I'm sure they'll bring that up on Monday. Join them. They're doing a horror, a slasher film countdown, essentially, slasher film bracket, kind of like the college basketball bracket. Yep. They're going to get down to the final, and the final is a watch along. Yes.
That's right.
So there you go. Right. And vote Friday the 13th or else. Just saying. No, actually, to be honest, I'm kind of rooting for Halloween, but I've seen it so many times. If that's not it, it is. But I'm kind of. I put in a bit of an odd choice. I put in Psycho, the original Psycho. You kind of wouldn't think of that as a slasher film. It indeed is. And it's the king of all of them, really. It's the earliest one. It came out in the 60s, of course, in black and white. Amazing movie if you've never seen it. But yeah, join them. The show's been really good. I know some of you aren't into the horror, and that's cool. They will obviously still talk about wrestling, and we do that show, and they do that show, Jeff and Jody, as a kind of tribute, of course, to Bray and to what we think he would enjoy in today's wrestling. And so that's the way they're gonna do that going forward. So make sure you join them on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, like always. And then, of course, we'll be back here next Thursday to find out the aftermath, of course, of Bound for Glory. So Tazzy, shout your stuff out. I know you're doing SmackDown again. I read today.
Yeah, I'll explain why we're going back to SmackDown. First of all, let's start with the next Tuesday. By the way, don't forget about the pop-up parties. I'm still working on that's why I'm taking so long. I'm still working for the intros and stuff like that on that show, because it's a different show. So I gotta do different intros and stuff like that. Otherwise, you're gonna hear the same song on every single stream. I don't want to do that to you guys. It's wrong. Tuesday, we do have night 1 of Halloween Havoc. Great big main event there. Becky Lynch versus Lyra and Kira. We got a lot of spin the wheel matches on that show. So sure you join us.
Oh yeah, it's Halloween Havoc. Yeah.
7 p.m. time. Maybe we'll see some turkey women. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Better not see any contortion. Listen, I still have nightmares about that watch along, by the way, and that's a good. I'm thinking to myself that's a very good thing that was never on video.
Why did it on video?
Because I was an absolute wreck that night because there was just constant contortion from like the middle of the show on, and I was dying. So you want to see me tortured, but you never will. Because that was never on video. You can listen to it. You can listen to me being tortured, but you will never see it because we luckily weren't doing video at the time. But yes, is Shotzi going to be there? That'd be cool if she was.
Shotzi is the host as well as
awesome.
Another certain. So okay, I'm gonna throw this out here now. First of all, the reason why we're going back to SmackDown one is only 2 hours, and that means it'll be a 3-hour stream, so I'm totally down for that. The other thing about our channel on the party, we are carrying cross channel, and so since he's gonna be there, it's like maybe we should be doing that. And it's a 2-hour show, so what the hell? As long as it's not a 3-hour show like Raw, we're going to be totally fine with that. Now, since we're done with that, I actually add this right quick. Isn't it funny how his last little video was Halloween? Just throw it out there.
Things that make you go
because a certain wife is actually a co-host of Halloween Havoc.
Oh, is she really? Oh, and Halloween falls on a Tuesday. Interesting. Hey, listen, I know there would be a lot of wrestling fans out there that would probably bitch and saying, "Oh, you went back to NXT." I wouldn't mind that at all. If the way NXT is doing things there, we've already seen people go there and they're killing it there. I mean, look at what happened with Corbin. Look what happened to Mustafa Ali before. So there are people that are really thriving there. The New Day was there for a while, so there is nothing wrong with that. He really was amazing in NXT. So I am not. Listen, if they want to kind of restart him a little bit, I'm perfectly fine with that. So if he shows up at Halloween Havoc, I'm 100% down. 100% down with it. So yeah, absolutely. And maybe, who knows, maybe we'll see Scarlett wrestle, which would be cool. So yeah, awesome. Well, there you go. There are our schedules for the week. So please make sure that you come out and check out everything and support our channels, if you will. That said, let's fight these ads and make sure you like the stream. Because the more that you do, we get around these weird little algorithms of YouTube, and so make sure you like everything. Liking is the biggest. Honestly, liking is the biggest thing. Subbing is great, but liking is the biggest thing you could do for anyone's channel that you watch. It helps out more than anything you may know because of the algorithm. So make sure you like the streams whenever you watch them. Like our stream tonight, please. If you're jumping on and you're watching for like 10-15 minutes and you're like, I don't want to watch anymore, there's too many ads. I get it, but please just make sure, if you like the content, please make sure you drop a like on the stream for us. It really helps. And the same goes, of course, for Tazzy. Please make sure you drop a like on the stream. Big deal for us. And also, if you do and you want to be notified about when we have the upcoming content, make sure you ring that notification bell as well. I know, since we do that little Rocky thing with that, tip of the hat. And a rest in peace to Burt Young, the man who played Paulie from Rocky, had passed on. Actually, from what I understand, he passed away a little bit longer ago than they actually released into the press. So they said it yesterday, but apparently there was some news that he may have died prior, and that's the family's business. It's none of our business. But I did share it today on Facebook, and it was shared by a friend of mine who is a big Rocky fan. There was a deleted scene in Rocky Balboa, which is fantastic. If you're on Facebook, I shared it on my Facebook. Brilliant. And it's too bad it was deleted because it was such a heartfelt moment with him and with Rocky and Paulie. Paulie sitting outside of his restaurant and just in tears and saying how it should have been him that passed away and not his sister. Just very, very emotional scene, and saying that he shouldn't be here and she should. And then Rocky asks him to come live with him, and come back and live with him, which was just a really wonderful scene. And I never saw it because obviously it was deleted from the film. But he was such a staple of those movies, that character, and played it very well. So, like I said, rest in peace to him, and obviously our thoughts and prayers go out to Bert's family. So yeah. All right.
One more thing. I'm sorry. I forgot to tell. We are going to start be added to. We are going to add Facebook and Twitch to our when we go live now. Nice. Starting on Monday. So we're going to be live a lot all over the place now. So we're all over the place. I can't remember what else we can do. I think that's it. But yeah, nice. That's where we at.
And I just got to give one last hey yo, Paul Lee, for as a little salute there to Bird too. So okay, let's get into it, shall we? We will discuss what we've got coming up tonight on the show. We'll talk about tonight's card. It's a good one, man. There is a lot of good stuff on this card tonight. Of course, we just saw Kilynn King win a match over Jody Threat. So it looks like they're really giving Kilynn a good push there, which is awesome because Kilynn is really, really good. So, all right, let's welcome some folks in. We'll say hello. We got Kevin Davis. We're doing well. How are you? John G. Brandon Davey is here. Derek, what's up, Derek? How are you? My Cowboys snuck away with one, man. Whew, snuck away with one. That was really, really close. So it was really close. Greg is here. We got Anthony Slade, a member of our channel. Welcome, Anthony. Hope you are well, and thank you for being a member. We appreciate you. We've got James Chadwick, who has said surprise for BFG, CM Punk to Impact confirmed. Or CM Punk to Impact confirmed. Yeah. It's we've got Dylan. We've got Brandon. We've got John. Hello, over in the chat. He said, Anthony, yes, we are live now. We have A. Jobson. We have John Kessler said that BFG was sold out. Yes, it is. We have can't wait to see the wrestling companies go anywhere else but Chicago. Chicago's are spoiled. James has a rag on for Chi-Town. Let's see. We've got Kilynn King's a damn star. We've got Chris Willem from Twitch. Damian Robinson is here. Hello, Damian. We've got Brandon Davis says yeet. Yeet's a big thing in wrestling now. Big thing, man. Yeet. Him, Cody Rhodes, and Jey Uso. Yeet. Mark is here. Hey, Mark. The Fire TV or Fight TV and Watch on Premiere are the places you can watch it overseas. Thank you, James. Brandon Wayne Lewis is here. Mark is here. Barry Monkey from Twitch. We've got Mark says listen to 2 Busted Open podcasts today. Billy Corgan and the one with Mickie James and Trinity. Excellent. Yeah, I try to get those every day if I could. I listen to the shorter versions, the one they release on their podcast. Yeah, like half an hour or so.
LaCura was on there too. LaCura?
Who was?
LaCura was on there too earlier.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Nice. We have Mark, NWA Power, NWA. Yes, it is. Shotzi and Scarlett, our hosts for Halloween Havoc. Brandon Wayne Lewis, bum ass Corbin. Jeremy Dunderman, hello to you, Jeremy. Jeremy is a member of the channel. Hello to you. Thank you for being a member. We appreciate you as well, of course. Like the stream lit when it up. Yes. Thank you, James. Has anyone mentioned the stupid PWI top 250 women? Masha was the highest rated ever woman in the Big 500 a month or so ago. Now she's not even in a woman's top 10. RIP Suzanne Summers. Yeah, come and knock on our door. Three's Company. Suzanne was a warrior. Suzanne was fighting cancer. If you can believe this, for 33 years. 33 years.
Wow.
Breast cancer, and just a warrior. That's an inspiration to people to see someone do that and fight that for that long. Amazing. And yeah, of course, we all know her from the 80s in Three's Company, which was a fantastic show. Kevin Davis, hello to you. We've got Conrad is here. Hey, Conrad, how are you? We have Melissa. Hi, Melissa. Kaz was hinting about going for the world heavyweight title. The other big story today is Sting. Sting is retiring, and he will have his last match at AEW's big event that's coming up. So that's going to get a lot of eyes just for the fact that Sting is wrestling his last match there. And I can't say enough about Sting. One of my favorites of all time. I know he is Jeff's too. The stuff that he did with the vigilante character in the NWO, Chef's Kiss, fantastic stuff. And he'll be missed. True. He is. They don't call him an icon for no reason. He is.
That's right.
He is an icon of the wrestling business, and the stuff that he did. I went back and watched a lot of stuff on YouTube that he was doing in the 90s, even back to some of the stuff he did in the 80s. And of course, teaming up with the Ultimate Warrior, and just a brilliant career for Sting. And so it's always sad, to see a guy like that go and step away. I know so many people wanted him and the Undertaker when that was going around, and of course when he made his little stint in WWE, it never happened. And even the Undertaker talks about it, that it was planned to happen eventually, and it just never did. Sad news for the wrestling world, but good news for him. He moves on. He goes and lives his life, is with his family and stuff like that. So good for him to step away and to move forward in his life and what he wants to do. Breaking news: the weather is spiffing. Glad I found the channel on MySpace. Says Dork Knight. Thanks for the weather report, dude. The weather is shit. I think it means something other than spiffing. I don't know what that is. It's almost. Oh, Brandon, don't remind me. It's not even Halloween yet. Don't be one of those people. Don't be playing the Mariah Carey before we're done with the Monster Mash. Just don't do that.
Don't be the Dollar Tree near my job.
Yeah, man. Don't rush it. I work in retail. I know when Christmas comes. Don't rush it, please. Just don't.
They've had Christmas stuff up for 2 weeks.
Yeah. I don't want to think about it. For me, it's like close to a month to Black Friday, and it is going to be, ready for this, my 37th Black Friday that I've worked. 37 Black Fridays in retail that I've done, which is, yes, I've lost my mind. So yeah, I don't rush it. Oh man, we're going out with a bang. Hallmark has Christmas. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to. Please let me enjoy my horror movies up until the 31st, and then let me enjoy my planes, trains, and automobiles before you get to the Christmas stuff, please. Just please.
Yeah.
Sting's rivalry with Ric Flair is one of wrestling's greatest. I think I'm going to go to Revolution to see Sting one last time. I still have a video when he jumped off a balcony by us at Revolution. That's awesome, Derek. That'd be a historic thing to go to. What are the chances of Sting and Undertaker fighting? That's not going to happen. Oh, no, it's obviously not going to happen. No. All right. Shall we get to the card, gentlemen?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. There we
Got
go.
my popcorn.
Sting can thank the late Scott Hall. Yes, Scott Hall is the one who came up with that idea. So yeah, absolutely. All right. We saw, of course, Kilynn King win, beat Jody Threat. So Kilynn King is going up the ladder. Main card tonight. Here is what we have. First off, Kenny King and Heath. This is stemming from the fact that Heath cost him his title, pretty much. And when he lost to Tommy Dreamer. So Kenny's got a little thing for Heath going on here, a little revenge factor for Kenny King. Tazzy, how do you see this playing out? Kenny King and Heath. I went too far.
It's okay. Get crazy is the perfect word for tonight.
Crazy Kenny King. That's what I meant to say. Yes.
There we go. Here's the key word for tonight, and this is how normally what happens during the show before a pay-per-view.
Go home shows. Yeah.
You guys ready for this word?
I think I know where you're going.
You ready? Shenanigans.
Yeah. Jeff, when you do the new graphics, honestly, you should make us be able to point above our head and have a little thing go shenanigans over the top. That would be amazing.
All right.
Probably really hard to do.
Challenge accepted.
So imagine if we just go and have shenanigans pop up there.
Challenge accepted.
It would be awesome.
Side note, I'm gonna tell you guys now. I don't think there's gonna be any confirmed guaranteed winners on any of these matches because it's gonna be shenanigans. Anyways, but I'm still gonna go Kenny King just for the fun of it, for the win.
Okay.
No.
All right. We have Crazy. Now this one is crazy. Crazy Steve and Taurus. I'm thinking this is going to be there may be a fork involved at some point in this match with Crazy Steve. Jeff, I know you love, and I do too, what Crazy Steve is doing. It's absolutely amazing what he's transformed himself into with that mask and stuff like that. When he's got his big match coming after the pay-per-view. So not on the pay-per-view, after the pay-per-view, he's got a title shot against Tommy Dreamer. So that's next week. Next Thursday night, we get to see that live on the show. But Jeff, Crazy Steve, and again, his ex-partner in Black Taurus. We saw these guys battle before. And just when it kind of looked in the last match like he was feeling bad, he turns around and there, lo and behold, it just stabs him with the fork.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you got to fork stuff up,
I'm gonna fork you up.
Fork you, yes.
Yeah, you just gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, I mean, this is gonna be crazy. I don't think that we get a finish here. Just something tells me we don't get a finish.
But then
shenanigans. Yep, shenanigans. Kind of like Tazzy said, I think a lot of these matches may go that way for a particular reason. But I think this is going to get wild real fast. Yeah,
I totally agree. I think this will be indeed crazy. That might be the word of the night because I'm saying it enough. We've got Rhino and PCO against Moose and Brian Meyers. Moose, by the way, if you haven't read it, is wrestling our friend, that we've seen in Impact over the years, Larry D. And it's going to be his retirement match. Larry D is retiring. We haven't seen him, of course, on Impact for a little while, but he is wrestling Moose in his final match. We'll have to see where that takes place and stuff like that to check it out. I'm not exactly sure, but I did see that was announced today on the social. So very interesting. But this, oh boy, this is going to be a mess. As we're continuing the theme of the night, Tazzy, Rhino and PCO, oh boy. Against Moose and Meyers. I'm pretty sure you can keep continuing to use that same word as we've been using.
I'm sensing the theme of all the matches I'm getting. A mess. This is going to be a definitely mess. How did we get Rhino and PCO on the same team? How did that work out?
I don't know.
That's not right. Well, on that case, no. Rhino and PCO for the win because, quite frankly, you can't beat monsters.
I mean, they've done everything to try, and the little bit of a sad note to this, and of course the Monsters Ball match, it may be PCO's last two appearances. His contract is up, and we don't know if he's going to re-sign or not. We haven't heard anything, but this could be the last two times we see PCO. So so enjoy it because it's been a heck of a ride from him and what he gave us. So, but this is going to be a crazy match. Moose and Meyers, we know Meyers and Moose cheat all the time. And PCO, you just can't beat the guy like Tazzy said. So this is going to be interesting. So Mike Bailey, Jeff Speedball, Mike Bailey, and Samuray Del Sol. Speedball, Mike Bailey preparing for a big match at Bound for Glory. So this will be good too. From what we've seen of Samuray Del Sol, he's been very good. Again, Mike Bailey's matches Jeff can't miss, and he's got a date for a big match at Bound for Glory.
I was just gonna say, like, when have we ever seen a bad Speedball match?
Yeah. Yep, absolutely, dude.
The dude is incredible, and Samuray Del Sol is going to be incredible. So this is going to be a great match. Wouldn't surprise me if this started out tonight. Yes. Honestly, you know how they like to get things going, but I think this is going to I think is going to tear the house down. But I do think Speedball wins.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. Give them the momentum going into the pay-per-view. Last but not least, a warm-up match. We see this a lot with Impact. The two people who are going to battle for the women or the Knockouts Championship, Trinity and Mickie James, get teamed up. And when usually this happens, there's little friction. Something happens. And I would not be at all surprised if Gisele Shaw and Savannah Evans end up winning this because of it. They just seem like they're more cohesive team. One of the women, either Trinity or Mickie, can have something that happens inadvertently, or maybe it wasn't inadvertently in this match, and then causes Gisele and Savannah to win. But again, we're keeping with the theme. Tazzy, again, it probably is going to be shenanigans, and this I would imagine will be our main event.
I told you I get all the best matches. This might be crazy because of two storylines in one, if that makes sense.
Right.
So of course you got Trinity and Mickie James facing each other on Saturday. Of course you got Shaw and Evans. Oh wait, that's a different match. Hold on. Rewind. See what happens when you got like all kinds of matches at the same time. Yes. Don't be shocked if we do get Trinity and Mickie James win, but at the end of this match, somebody's going to turn. Not say turn as a heel or a face or anything like that. Just turn on each other. Because quite frankly, what's the best way to go before you face each other? You get the upper hand. You get the momentum. So I am going to go with Trinity and Mickie James on this one. Okay. Don't be shocked at this also that this whole thing just turned into a battle royal with women, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, this could get a little nuts in this one. So, listen, they never disappoint on go-home shows. I don't believe they will tonight either. Their go-home shows are always amazing, and we've got Bound for Glory coming up, which is going to be awesome as well. So, all right, that is the card for tonight. There it is, the Bound for Glory logo at Chicago, and in 2 days. So Saturday, we'll be right back here doing that. All right. Oh, we got a few minutes left before the show starts. 2 minutes and 20, as a matter of fact, 2 and 2. Let's talk about what we always talk about on a Thursday, and you know what it is. It's food. Let us know what you had good to eat today. Get everybody hungry. People pay attention better when they're hungry. It's a known fact. So let us know what you had to eat. Dinner, brunch, supper, whatever you call it, lunch. We don't care. Let us know what you had good to eat today. Let us know in the chat, and we will share as well. Tazzy, what good did you have to eat today?
So, as where you guys were know where I'm at, I'm actually in an apartment, and I found out about a month ago that I am not allowed to have any kind of electric grill, well, not electric grill, but any propane grill or smoker grill or anything like that with smoke.
Makes sense.
Guess what I did? Anybody heard about this new George Foreman grill where it actually has a thing where you actually have like a long stick, long neck, and it's actually look like a grill, but it's not really a grill. You can do it from the inside or outside.
Yeah.
I brought one of those because, quite frankly, it's huge.
Tazzy's being a rebel. He's bringing a grill when he's not supposed to have a grill.
So I actually allowed to actually had a garage. Just talked to him about it. It's like, yeah, that kind of grill because it plugs in. It's electric.
Yeah.
So totally down. Like, hey man, I just made the best boneless chicken with some cheese earlier today. It was so good. Nice, perfect grilled. The good things about these grills because you actually can just adjust the heat and stuff like that to make it perfect. And it was moist. It was delicious. Nice. On a side note, while I'm the next person goes, you guys go look at my chair while I go get my popcorn.
Got to get the popcorn ready. All right.
Get your popcorn.
I had breaded pork cutlets that my wife made in the air fryer. Actually, came out very good, and I had fried in butter and gnocchi with them. So that is what I had. Jeff, what'd you get? Are you eating? Usually, you're eating during the stream.
So today I got to eat a little bit early.
Nice.
I had some grilled chicken and
nice.
Potatoes
Nice.
Which is really good. And right now I'm having a dry bowl of cereal.
Oh, what kind of cereal are you eating?
Frosted Flakes, and they have like these little blueberry things in them.
Oh, nice. Okay. Nice. Cereal's good. Very good. Let's see what people are. Philly cheesesteak. Whiz on that, Derek, or just regular cheese? Are you doing chicken fried steak and mashed potatoes and gravy and cornbread? Says Brandon. Pizza says Brandon Wayne Lewis. Damien says eating a pork chop. Hey, there you go, man. Me too. And some macaroni for dinner a few minutes ago. Homemade chili mac, says Jeremy. That sounds good. Steaklet, which is a mini burger with onions, gravy with chips and beans. Sounds awesome. Beef and broccoli with fried rice and shrimp egg roll, says Conrad. Yo, some Chinese for Conrad tonight. Nice. Moussaka and rice for dinner. Ooh, a little Greek food for John. Chicken tostadas, says Melissa. Nice. Sounds good. I'm eating white rice and chicken tenders and beans and avocado, says John. Sirloin steak with baby red potatoes and roasted asparagus with fresh lemon juice, says A. Jobson. Wow, very nice. Burger and mac and cheese bites, says Chris. Pot noodle with a Warburton's loaf, says Dork Knight. And James Chadwick obviously knows right what that means and follows up with a question, what kind of pot noodle? I have never heard of pot noodle. You got to describe that one to me. That's got to be an overseas one. I have never heard of that. So describe both of them. Tell me what a pot noodle is and tell me what a Warburton's loaf is as well. The show is about to start. We are getting some highlights. This, of course, was that amazing match with Eddie Edwards and Kazarian last week. Was just absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Anything other than chicken and mushroom is sacrilege. And Dork Knight says immediately, chicken and mushroom.
Mushroom.
There you go. So it wasn't sacrilege. There you go.
So it looks kind of like our ramen, Joe.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Pot noodle. Makes sense. That is the first I've ever heard of that term. Pot. Yeah. Did you look it up on Google?
Yeah, they actually have it on Amazon.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Pack of 12.
Yeah, I see it. Pot noodle. There's a kebab one. What do you got? Good flavors though. Damn, like way better flavors than we get for ramen. Look at the chicken and mushroom, beef and tomato. Damn, dude, you get a lot better than a curry. Chicken, yeah, you get way better stuff than we do. We just get that like crappy. We just get very basic ramen, very like chicken, and then we get beef, and then they make a pork. It's very basic.
They do make a shrimp.
They do. Yes, that's true. They do. My wife eats a shrimp one. I avoid that one, but yeah, they do. But that's awesome. Man, a little ramen's good, right? Little ramen's good.
I will say I lived on those in college.
Oh yeah, God, yeah, man. They were that. I mean, when we were going to college, if they were like they might have been like 10 for what were they, 10 for $1 then?
Yeah,
or
10 for
$2 or something like that. Yeah. How could you not? Between that and mac and cheese, Kraft mac and cheese. Oh my God. You knew you were living when you could get a pound of ground meat in college and add it to the mac and cheese?
Oh, yeah.
Man.
That's living it up. That's living it up.
You knew you were living, man. That was big. Imru, love and respect to you as well. Tweeted you both. James, did you tweet us what pot noodle is? I'm guessing you did. Speedball Mike Bailey, Jeff called it. Yep, that is very much our ramen here. You even have the corn and stuff in there. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Except your cups are bigger. We don't have the cups. Well, I don't know. Maybe they're not though in volume. Like ours are wider. But you, like I said, you have much better flavors. Derek, I'll have to check out that a little later. Derek sent me a TikTok. I'll have to look at that later. What the hell is it? Looks like Roman Reigns. I'll have to look at that later. Samurai Del Sol. So we're starting off with a bang here. Speedball is starting. Yes. Imru says stop. I'm getting hungry. They have had Sunday dinner pizzas at Morrison's. James said Dork Knight. Shrubbery got a hotel. Samurai is slapping fives with the crowd. And yes, Bound for Glory is sold out. It is sold out.
Lucha.
Samurai, yes, right?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Formerly of WWE. We were living large with adding ground meat in the Mac. Oh God, I know. It's like when you're in college and you can get some ground beef to throw in there, man, you're eating like a king. You're eating like a king. Who is better, Kalisto or Sin Cara? That's a very off the wall question. Speedball and Ospreay is going to be fun. Oh my God, no doubt, dude. No doubt. Speedball and Will Ospreay. That is, if that's not the match of the night, in wrestling alone. I'm not talking because I know the 4-way Monsters Ball is going to be insanely violent. So that will be one that'll get remembered. But if that match with Ospreay and Mike Bailey isn't the match of the night, I'd be very, very surprised. Very, very surprised. I mean, although there are good. I mean, we have Mickie James, Trinity. There are some amazing matches on this card. So, but yeah, it's going to be a good match. RK Shuttlesworth says AEW making a big deal about Mystico. Better be a bloodbath. I don't think there's any question about that, James. I just don't want to see staples being put in someone's lips. No staples in the lips and no pizza cutter, please. I tell this, I say this every time. I just started cutting my pizza again with pizza cutter recently. So don't make me go back to scissors. It's not fun.
Hey, kitchen sink.
Yeah, Tazzy needs to see a kitchen sink at some point. Somebody needs to get that. PCO follows us. I should message him.
Here's the funny part.
Hey, can you bring a kitchen sink, please?
You guys gonna laugh about this, but the last time a kitchen sink was brought into a match was the Legion to do in Chicago.
Oh damn! Really? I should DM. He won't read it, but I should DM him. I should say you need a kitchen sink. Mike Bailey, went over the top and right out to the floor. Missed completely. Would you rate that pizza the way Meltzer rates New Japan Wrestling matches? Oh, God. Meltzer was the one who reported today about NWA. So he's not always, listen, he's like anyone else. He's just, he's an old dude. And, old dudes do things, right? What do luchadors do in Impact? Oh, God. Hey, you're being a downer, dude. Don't be a downer. It's a fun weekend, man. It's fun weekend. It's Impact all weekend long. We got 2 Impacts. Don't be a downer. Don't be a downer. It's all good, man. This is a fun weekend. Let's have fun. PCO is awesome. I recently found, dude, he's amazing. I'm just sad that he's leaving. It's gonna suck that he's not gonna be around. He's absolutely amazing. Some right hands from Samuray del Sol. Nice move there.
Wow.
And Bailey just matched him. Look at the kicks there from Mike Bailey as a staple of Mike Bailey. And Samuray del Sol was down for a second, a little dazed, but Bailey has his back turned. Samuray trying to make his way up. Bailey getting fired up as well. What if you and Jeff propose something like that to him and he gets used on the show? That would be wild. Yeah, that would be really wild.
That would be wild.
It would be. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll message him. It wouldn't hurt. He probably never reads his DMs, but you never know. Could you imagine if I did? And then you know what? I'm going to do it right now. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
What do we have to lose?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, most of these people don't. A lot of times they don't even control their own social media the way it is, or they don't. They just don't. They don't answer DMs. Obviously, it would be hard for them to do. They get probably a gazillion of them every single day.
Wow, these two putting on a show. James saying, well, Impact has used our ideas before.
That is true. I know that he. Wow, damn it. Where is?
I think I cooked this.
He liked our post about.
I think I overcooked these.
Show.
You overcooked.
Well,
There it is. There.
The thing is,
Uh-huh.
because this is a caramel popcorn, it actually it said 3 minutes. I should have did it for 250.
Gotcha.
So I know that for Saturday because I will be having popcorn on Saturday.
There you go. Got to get that popcorn ready.
You got to get the popcorn ready. AKA Terrell Owens.
There you go. And these two guys. Ooh, into the steps. Oh, I thought he went like face first into the steps.
That's Raw Dog.
There you go. I DM'd him. I said, we've got a request for Monsters Ball. How about a kitchen sink? Have a great match, and hoping it's not the last time we see you in Impact. There you go. There you go. Why the hell not? Right. What match are you most excited for Bound for Glory? Says A. PCO is going to go back to ROH. I don't know. It's hard to say. That there's just the card is just amazing. There's a lot of really good. I mean, Josh and Alex Shelley. There's a lot of really, really good matches that we have on that show.
Chris Sabin and Kenton.
Yeah, I mean, the card is just outstanding. Trinity and Mickie is going to be awesome. The Rascals and ABC is going to be awesome. Chris Sabin and Kent, like Jeff just said. The Monsters Ball match. MK Ultra against Tasha and Deonna Purrazzo is going to be real good. Will Ospreay and Mike Bailey, we're just talking about. There's just mind-blowing matches. And then, of course, Josh and Alex Shelley. Just mind-blowing matches. You know what I could be really? Oh, and of course the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. You know, talk about that one with Fandango, or Dango, Dirty Dango. How about that surprise that we got from him last week? That was something. That was something. Kozlov, man, who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Why not? That was like yesterday.
And then of course we have the Hall of Fame induction, which is going to be tremendous. Mike Tenay, Don West, and Tracy Brooks. That's going to be awesome. Hello, Danny. How are you? I'll be in the restroom until Mickie is done.
Jeez.
Oh, man, dude. Derek's comments make me feel like David Letterman on the old Letterman show where he just going to go, love it. So many rumors. If CM Punk's going to WWE or Impact Wrestling, it's unreal. Only time will tell where he lands. If Impact play their cards right, they throw the cash at him and give him free creative reign over his character. I don't know, man. I have so many opinions about him. I don't know. I'm not. I know Conrad's a big fan, and I get it. A lot of people are. But I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Nearly flubbed that sequence, but it worked out. Yeah, this has been amazing. Watch the cover. There it is. Speedball Mike Bailey gets the win. That was a tremendous match. Lori's here. What's up, Lori? That is rude. Mickie James is a legend. He's doing that with love. That's a big compliment to be Letterman. I used to love the David Letterman show. I when he was on years ago after Johnny Carson, the shit that he would do, he would go up onto a 2 or 3 story building and just throw shit off the building and just see what would happen. He would throw like all kinds of different stuff, like kind of like Gallagher, but he would do stuff from higher up. He would throw like melons, different kinds of fruit. He would just like, and the audience would, I guess they would write in, I think, and would ask him to throw stuff off of there. He was crazy, man. Some of his early stuff, he was, of course, when he got older, he mellowed out a bit, but I loved his show. This match has been great. Looks at Joe Conrad. Yeah. Listen, dude. Everything he's done for wrestling cannot be denied. The comeback that he had in AEW can't be denied. You know what else can't be denied? Dango. We got Dango and Alpha Bravo, and there's Kozlov as well. Why did you align yourself with Oleg Prudius? Of course, it was Kozlov. Said little fumble. Said mistakes happen. So we have to audit the situation.
Alpha Bravo might be in trouble.
He might be. Says he lays low.
Can you imagine if he does win? Could you imagine if he won?
If Dango won it?
Yeah.
Kozlov beat John Wick?
Really?
Oh my God. Said he beat John Wick. and this guy here will jump on the grenade. At the club.
What?
This man is the grenade. Dango is. These promos are fantastic. I might have asked this stupid question before, but retirement's not be forever with the advance of science. 90-year-old may have the bodies of 60-year-olds one day. That's very mind-blowing. Very mind-blowing. I can't ask that stupid question twice. They're gone like a crisp packet in the wind. Speedball versus Ospreay could eclipse Ospreay versus Omega. There is ABC. The surprise was that Iceman was talking about was somebody taking a flight. Yes, yeah. It's no, it's not Punk. Punk. Why would he have to fly? That's true. Good point. Good point. Good point. Just like I said, always remember with wrestlers showing up, don't expect any of these people that were recently released from WWE. They're under 90-day non-compete, so they can't. Punk, I would think, would be too. So you can pretty much rule all that out. They're not going to do that because they're going to be under non-competes. Although Mandy Rose is a good guess. She is certainly not. So that's a pretty good guess from James Chadwick. And she would be amazing. And how about oh my gosh. I'm never gonna remember her name. She was just left WWE recently too.
Evans?
Man.
Lacey Evans, Joe?
Lacey Evans, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, we don't know the situation with Lacey. But she left a little bit ago too, so that could be another one. She would kill it in Impact. Kill it. Absolutely kill it. Dango is so great, LOL, says Brandon Barnes. Hey, Brandon. What's up, Tazzy?
Wasn't her deal for wrestling because she didn't want to wrestle no more? Is that what won her detail?
I don't know. I never really read anything confirmed about her leaving. She just one day, you looked at her account and it was just formerly WWE. So I don't really know. Could be. She has a child now, so might want to spend time with the child, which makes a lot of sense. Dango is a Divas reject. Dango is so great. Dango's awesome. I don't think Punk will go to Impact unless Anthem opens up the bank, but he's a draw anywhere he goes to keep it 100%. I know he's a different guy. No, I'm not denying that. You can't. You would be stupid too. No, I'm not denying that at all. I mean, the rumors out there, and who knows who confirmed this or what, and what dirt sheet did, but the rumors out there that WWE wasn't speaking to him. That was the biggest thing that was going around. Was that he's going to be in Chicago for the Survivor Series, but all the rumors are saying no. That came from the more credible dirt sheets, if you want to call it that. But that he was not talking to WWE, but who knows? That kind of stuff is kept under wraps. Not anybody would probably be privy to that. Heather, woo, that was close. Sorry I'm late, but I made it for the Dango promo. Yeah, it was awesome. Welcome, Heather. Did you hear what Minoru Suzuki did to Asuka in a mixed match? That was brutal. No, I did not. Like him or not, he's a draw, says Jeff. Yeah, no doubt. No, we're going to do the Bound for Glory picks throughout the show. We've got Heath, and we got Heath is in the ring, and of course he's going up against Kenny King. We could start them now. Could do some picks.
Yeah, let's do it now.
Let's do some picks.
We'll keep an eye on on the match too, but why not?
Let's do some picks.
And I wanted to do this first. I just wanted to look at the Hall of Fame inductees too.
Yeah, no doubt.
So the first one is Tracy Brooks.
Yeah, Impact legend. We've seen her around. She's been with Frankie, right? But Impact, the knockouts wouldn't be where they were today without Tracy Brooks. So fantastic wrestler, and it well deserved. Definitely deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, no doubt.
Absolutely. And I will go ahead and admit that on Saturday night I will probably get a little bit misty during this.
You won't be the only one. Yeah, you won't be the only one. Of course, losing Don West and him being inducted posthumously, will be there. Won't probably be a dry eye out there. I imagine maybe the locker room might even empty out for this. They might come to the stage and stuff like that. And legends, man. We talked about Sting being an icon. Some of these announcers, broadcasters, are right up there with them. You can pick and choose some of them, the JRs of the world. But Mike Tenay and Don West are TNA. They are Impact.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just it. They just absolutely represent this company, and wouldn't be where they were without them. So, and sadly we lost Don, and I'm sure they will have a very wonderful tribute that will be played on the show. So very well deserved. Absolutely. And just sad that Don can't be there to collect it.
Yeah. Here's the next one. Call your shot gauntlet.
Who's going to win this? And we were just talking about it, right? Dango is in it. I mean, Kozlov is there now to kind of help him through. Dango is on the verge here. I mean, I guess Dango could maybe cost him, and then he puts the end to his relationship with Dango. Maybe I don't know, but could you imagine if Dango won this? But I don't know who's. They're not even really. This is just going to be. It's kind of like a battle royal, right? So it's very interesting. If you wonder who might win this match. They're probably going to be. This is where we could see, Jeff. I would imagine some surprises too.
Yeah. I think and someone pointed this out in the chat a little bit earlier. This is where we tend to see surprises.
Yeah.
When we're at Bound for Glory. I mean, I remember being there last year. No one even thought that Bully Ray would show up, and he did. And same with Dango. And this is a good likelihood that we get some surprises here, but I'm going to go with James. I think Jordan Grace wins this thing.
I can see that for whoever ends up with
the title. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. You know who I would like as a dark horse pick would be Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
I would like him as a dark horse pick if he indeed is in the match, which I don't really see why not. I would like him to see him as a dark horse pick to get him involved with a title picture of some sort. So, but this will be fun. This will be fun. CM Punk should do a remake of Punk'd with Ashton Kutcher. R.I.P. Don West. Let's go Heath. Heather, I'm not fussed either way. If he returns, then great. If he doesn't, great too. The Professor, Mike Tenay. This induction is way overdue. Jordan Grayson, she goes after the world title. Speedball 1, yes. In Heath dealing with a little bit of an injured ankle here. This match, Tazzy might have some vested interest in this.
We call this one the Tazzy special.
This is it. Yes. I mean, 3 out of look at this. You've got Killer Kelly, check. You've got Tasha Steelz, check. Yeah, Tazzy's got a little bit of interest in this one. In fact, I'm just going to let Tazzy talk about this because, you know, this is the, like Jeff said, this is the Tazzy special match.
It's crazy. By the way, Tasha's just like that ex that just won't go away. Like, go away already. No, but on the serious note, to see how this came about, I mean, originally, let's go back to the during the summer, we had Russia and Kelly trying to kill each other. No pun intended. And all of a sudden a change just came involved of it. And then all of a sudden we got a tag team where it's like one of those things you see on Pornhub.
On what? Oh, now great. We're gonna get bots now. Way to go,
Cord.
Way to go,
Cord. I said Cord.
The bots don't hear. They can't tell.
C-O-R-N.
We get bots now. It's your fault, dude.
C-O-R-N.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But what's intriguing is Tasha and Deanna. Like, who saw that coming? So, do I think MK loses the titles? I say not yet.
Okay.
I say they keep it. They might be the best ever knockouts tag team champions all the time. The way they're building it. So I say they keep it. Maybe the next major pay per view we probably get something, but not yet. But it's gonna be a great match though.
Okay. All right, Jeff, who do you have in this one?
This is difficult because I guess my thought process is if Tasha and Deanna can't beat them, then who can? And
yeah,
I mean, do you get a team of Mickie and Trinity? I don't think so because I think Mickie ends up making an appearance in another company.
That's
around late January. But you know, I think it just depends on what the plan is. I mean, if they see Deanna and Tasha being a team for the division for a little bit and kind of making MK Ultra come back after it and earn it again, that might be good, but I don't know. This is a tough one. I think I'm going to go with Tazzy though. I think they keep it for a little bit longer.
It is a tough call. I was kind of leaning with Tasha and Deanna because of how they've been booking them and, as 2 past champions together and stuff like that. You kind of wouldn't think they booked them to lose. But I don't know. I'm right there with you guys. I don't know. This is a really tough call. I would not be surprised if this went either way. I think I'm going to pick a little more of my heart, I think, than I am my head in this one. I'm going to go with MK Ultra and agree with you guys, but man, that's a shaky pick. I think that's a shaky pick.
The only way MK loses if they beat themselves. That's the only way.
Okay. I hope you're right. I don't want to see them drop those titles yet because they've been so dominant with them. But man, that is a tough order. Deanna and Tasha are just phenomenal. So I don't know. The only thing I wonder is like then what happens down the road? Where do they go? Where does Masha and do they split? Are they going to want to split Masha and Killer Kelly up right away? I don't know. They're so good together. Kenny King wins.
Yeah.
A little measure of revenge there for Kenny King. Hello, Sonny. Sold 21 books. Wow, congrats. Good for you. Michael King is here. Hello, Michael. Do you think Steve takes the belt from Dreamer? Yes, I do. I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, no doubt I do. They're pushing him way up there.
Do this one real quick before this match comes up because I know all of us are.
Oh yes. Rascals and ABC. I'll give a quick pick here. I think this is last chance for ABC, and I don't think they win it. The Rascals, they're just too hot right now, and I think the Rascals will continue. They'll use some spray paint. That's my only big prediction. But I do believe they'll retain. Go ahead, Tazzy.
As much. I'm a big fan of both of these guys. Just because you guys know who I am. If I would have had a promotion, there'll be tag teams and single wrestlers just like these guys, all over the place. Just throw it out there. But the only reason I think ABC loses is because a certain star from a different company, and not the one you thinking about. Not the I know I was going to say it's not Wesley, but a different promotion that we do on a separate or on our other channel. A certain guy, because he's there the following day, might interrupt this match. That's the only way that the Rascals is going to win this match. And yes, they win this match.
Okay. Alicia, hello. I did see your comments above. Sorry you're not feeling well. I hope you get better soon. Frankie Kazarian. That was after last week's match. The comments, that match was, oh God, here we go. Right on time. Here we go.
I knew we'd have a vested interest in
that was good.
Matchup.
I love this entrance, and man, I want that mask. I need to have it. I need to have it. I think they've got, come on, man. They gotta sell that sucker on Impact on the store. Look at that. Oh my God. That is freaking amazing. And I love the whole it's so good. And then when he just rips, oh my God. Yeah, I love this.
You kind of gotta have a star in your promotion to be like this, or just one of them to be just like this. It's a draw because people like horror and stuff like that, right?
Oh man, yeah. Wrestling always imitates pop culture. Always has and always will. Whatever's going on popular in pop culture is imitated by wrestling, and horror is huge. It's huge. Horror is probably as big now as it might have been in maybe 10, 15 years ago. Just huge. Like Saw getting tremendous reviews, saying it's better than the first one. That people say, did you see it yet, Jeff?
No, I think I'm going to try to see it tomorrow night. I'm going to try, but I do have to work.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't either, but are they getting? There are so many people saying it's better than the original, which is insane. Yeah,
I've heard a lot of people say that.
They said the twist at the end is like twice as crazy as the original, which is nuts. That was one of the best twist endings ever in a film. So
I might go see it Monday morning.
Horror is huge. It's just huge. There's just so much of it, and so much new stuff that are coming up with new directors and new. My God, I got to watch a movie called Never Hike Alone 2, which is about Jason, and the actor that played Tom Matthews, is in it. It was done so well. Honestly, it was that movie could have been right up there with
fan film better. Too, right?
Yeah, it's a fan film, and it was. I would tell you right now, it's better than some of the Friday the 13th I've seen. It was tremendous. And they haven't done a Friday the 13th movie since 2009. It was amazing. If you're fans of that, go watch it. If you haven't seen the first one, it's called Never Hike Alone, and then the second one, of course, is 2. Tremendous. They tremendous. Like the effects, the gore, oh my God, horror is huge. And Crazy Steve doing this, super smart, super smart. I'm gonna pick Kilynn King, but it would be something if Jake something wins. MK Ultra versus Tosh and Deanna, sponsored by. I'm not saying it. I want no bots. Corn.
The moment that it's 93 outside, so all of a sudden your apartment gets hot.
Don't be rubbing it in. It's like in the 30s or 40s here.
I'd rather be cold, honestly. Then I can just put on a sweater.
Hey, we'll trade you.
Yeah, I would.
We'll trade you come February.
It's okay because the last couple
minus 15 degrees, wind, snow, and all that. You can have all that.
It's okay. The last couple winters, it's been pretty bad out here.
Well, you got all that rain. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
And the one thing about California, people do not know how to drive in any kind of rain, snow, or anything.
Do I watch the third episode of Loki or have a good sleep? Well, after I'm done, that's what I'm doing. I'm watching third episode of Loki. I have so much to watch tonight. I have the third episode of Loki. I have Gen V episode 6, or no, that might be tomorrow. And then I have the Doom Patrol episode 9, which there's only one more episode of that left to go.
You know what movie I can't wait for? The new movie that's coming on Peacock next week. I forgot the name of it. It's brand new because they keep on promoting it.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, is that coming straight to Peacock?
Yeah, it's going to be on Peacock and in theater. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that. Even though I never played the games, I'll have to watch it.
Popcorn ready.
It looks interesting. Yeah, animatronic teddy bears. Yeah, I like where they got all that from, like the lore, obviously from Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese in the 80s, of course, was the arcade, and they had all the animatronics. That mouse was creepy. Yeah, I mean, they could make a sequel and have the mice fight the bear.
I miss old Chuck E. Cheese. The old Chuck E. Cheese.
I saw the Winnie the Pooh slasher film came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Horror it's so big, and especially this time of year. It's Halloween. It's great.
It's too bad I don't have nobody to watch it with no more.
Oh, man.
I can care less right now.
Loki's been good. Loki has been good.
Sorry, Tab.
Black Taurus is crashing out now we're getting weapons. We got chairs, we got trash can. Womp, womp.
Oh, man. Stop playing. So
Taurus's face right off the post.
Why does it keep
Jeff
playing?
Can't get it to stop.
All right, I got it now, I think.
Can you imagine if that kept going the entire stream?
The entire night. It
Oh
just
my God.
that over and over.
He would have lost the whole crowd after about 10 minutes. But like, we're out.
That's enough.
That's enough, dude. We get it.
Crazy Steve attempting to suplex Taurus through these two chairs, and no. I watched a pretty good movie I told Jeff about last night on Hulu called The Ritual Killings. It was pretty good. Taurus, Morgan Freeman, wasn't it? Taurus has Crazy Steve up. This could be a problem. Taurus with trying to get a measure of revenge here on his ex-tag team partner, but Crazy Steve able to kick out.
I didn't realize this was a no DQ match until
I didn't either actually. Until I saw the chairs and the hardware getting thrown in there. Then I'm like, oh, okay.
I looked at that, and then I looked at the graphic, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, makes sense.
You know what classic I watched last night, Jeff, on Tubi?
What's
Never
that?
Talk to Strangers.
Oh man,
with Antonio Banderas and Rebecca De Mornay. Oh, I love Rebecca De Mornay. And you saw a lot of Rebecca De Mornay in that movie. A whole lot.
A whole lot.
A whole lot. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I haven't seen that movie in a while. I was shocked it was on there. Taurus has the trash can. He's going to try to put him in the bin. Let's see.
Ooh.
Nope. Crazy
Nice
Steve got around behind him. Look at that.
Nice.
Wow. Face first into the can. Hey, Andrew Stevens, we're doing well. How about you? Sleep is overrated.
It depends.
There's the royal flush. Brandon says he has ABC in that match. Rascals retained because of shenanigans.
Oh, what a move.
Damn. Damn. I am way behind the chat. Holy cow. Yeah. Wow. This night has gone off the rails.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh was horrible. I watched half and tuned out.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, yeah, it's not that good.
Now, if Jeff says it's not good, then I'm not watching it. I'm not even watching it.
It's not that good.
Hey, he's the open mind of the group.
Yeah. If Jeff says a horror movie is bad, I'm not gonna give it the time of day.
Yeah, I didn't care for it, and I like everything, but oh my gosh,
up and over into the set of chairs, and he didn't go through.
James, is that a recent tweet, or is that from earlier?
Dude.
Oh,
look at that chair! Look how this chair is crushed.
That's pretty bad.
Look at that chair! Oh, and that was right where his hip is. I'm going to teach you about pain.
James,
I wouldn't doubt that he hurt himself. What the hell does he have in a briefcase? The fork, doesn't he?
Tazzy, this tweet came out at 8:35.
Okay, I'm looking.
So yeah.
He has the fork. Are we going to see eye play?
I hope not.
Yeah. Where's he gonna? Is he gonna stick it in? Oh no! He was gonna try to stick it in the face. Taurus stopped it. Good for him. Is Cross leaving or something? Oh man, Dork Knight.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's pretty major right there. If that happens.
Wow.
Somebody get the fork away from Steve. He's trying.
Please.
He's trying to reverse it on him. Oh, no, look. No, look. He's trying to get through to him. Black Taurus is not listening at this point. But now. Oh, Steve with the eye play.
Oh.
Now what's he doing here? Oh.
Oh,
yo, man, right into the briefcase. Oh, that's it.
Wow.
2, 3, man. Crazy Steve is brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal, dude.
That was
brutal. That was nasty. Yo, Steve gets the red light.
Joe, you got to look at Karrion Kross's tweet.
I'm actually sending it to you now.
Okay.
Is it bad?
No. I
thought because somebody said in here that he was leaving, and
it's very relevant to this show too.
I just tagged you.
Which tweet now? Because we had one from 39 minutes ago, and then we have one that says "You'll see."
Whatever I just tagged you with.
What did? Yo, PCO responded.
Really?
Yeah,
no way.
Dude. Yeah, wait. I just saw him. I'm like, wait, we have a DM. He wrote, thanks. First, I'm focused on this weekend, BFG, and I will be keeping you updated. Kitchen sink. Wow. He said, oh, it's amazing.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Kitchen sink. It was awesome. It seemed like the first one was automated because it came out saying that was the first tweet. It said, thanks. First, I'm focused on this weekend, BFG, and I will keep you updated. And then he must have read, or he read it like he might have read "Have a great match" part of it first, and then responded to that, and then wrote "kitchen sink." Wow. He officially read that. If we see a kitchen sink at that match tomorrow night, that's on us. Yeah. That is all us if that happens. That is amazing.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. I was like, PCO, man. Dude, you're awesome. That awesome. Was freaking awesome. Now, where did you take me? Okay. I held this proudly, Sammy. You always brought out the most vicious side of me, which always took me to my next level. I heard you're a free agent now. Let me return the favor and open a door for you that you once opened for me. The Sami Callihan. What?
Yeah.
Sammy going to WWE?
Could you imagine?
What? Yo, what?
And now we get a Lish and
Eddie Lish and Eddie making out.
Totally fine with that.
Boy, that would be a shocker because everybody was thinking Sammy is 100% going to AEW because of Moxley. 100%. They were even seen together working out. That would be a shocker.
That would be very interesting.
That would be a shocker, dude.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I think he is. Sammy banned from AEW.
Oh, Sammy's banned from AEW. Why?
Really? Yeah, why?
What would be the reason for that?
I heard something about that. I can't remember what the reason was.
Cross bringing Sammy to NXT to destroy their roster, says Sean Rousset. I don't think. I mean, again, I don't know what Impact's non-compete stuff is. Could he just
I don't
go?
know if he has one though. I
maybe
think
they don't.
His contract was just out.
They might not. Yeah. They might not.
Yeah, I think his contract was done.
Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. They might not have one. If they serve out their contract, why would they do that to them?
Yeah.
There's no reason to make them do that unless they left without doing that, without fulfilling their obligations. So, yeah. Wow. Damn. Why is he banned, James? Let us know. I never heard that.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that either.
The most professional wrestling gods. Yes, Moose and Meyers. And here's Trinity and Mickie, both wearing cowboy hats.
Howdy.
Howdy indeed. Hello, Derek. Derek's in the bathroom right now.
You know what? You know what that deserves.
Giggity.
Mickie turns heel tonight. Wow, what a night. So would Sammy go back to his old Solomon Crow gimmick?
See, I'd love it if they didn't really. I mean, I know they will because it's WWE, but maybe not. Maybe they wouldn't change up everything completely. I like if they could take it, I mean, with their production and take that entrance that he does and the lights flickering on and off and him just popping up. If they could really do some cool things with that, if that's where he ends up. But I mean, honestly, wherever he ends up, I'm gonna be watching because I love Sami Callihan.
Yeah.
It's funny because it's like I would have said probably like a month or two ago while Vince was actually doing creative, I was like, it ain't gonna happen. Now I'm like, because Karrion Kross is.
Wow. Okay, so they actually have an entrance now.
Oh yeah, they do. Moose and Meyers, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Dressed alike. Matching, got the matching gear.
Hey, can somebody message Moose and tell him just get a beard? When he had a beard, he got to vicious. Just get a beard. There's nothing wrong with having a beard.
This is so funny. I tagged that tweet and I put it and I retweeted it. And I put, as Sammy head at the WWE, I'm going to guarantee you I get at least about 15 to 20 or more responses saying, Sami Zayn's already in WWE. What are you talking about? I am going to guarantee you. I will.
Yep.
Guaranteed that no one's going to know who Sami Callihan is. I guarantee you I'm going to get.
What you trying to say, James?
I guarantee I'm going to get that. Beard and bald.
What you trying to say?
Rhino. Gore. Beard and bald.
I resemble that remark.
PCO, baby. Speaking of the man who messaged us back, I'm still in shock that he messaged us.
That's
back.
awesome, dude.
So freaking amazing.
That's awesome.
And if you don't believe me, here it is.
There you go.
There it is. Thanks. I'm focused on BFG and then kitchen sink. Kitchen sink. Wow. Come on, dude. If there ends up being a kitchen sink, man, I'm yeah. That's on us. That is absolutely on us if that happens.
I don't know if anybody seen my intro for the NXT when I do the intro and you see the chair. That's the second's going to happen on Saturday. That happens.
We'll have to clip that.
Yeah. I need to start doing that so I can make this these intros so the clips make it a lot easier for me.
Oh, and he did say above, because I wrote to him, I said, have a great match and hoping it's not the last time we see you in Impact. And he wrote, thanks. First, I'm focused on this weekend, BFG, and I will be keeping you updated. Thanks. So that very nice. Very nicely responded. Not many people would do that.
Awesome.
Yeah, very, very cool. Very, very cool. PCO says Andrew. Yes, he's right there. Him and Rhino. What a combination here. Brian Meyers going to start off against Rhino. What can we expect from Monsters Ball? A kitchen sink. Even if he brought it out, I wouldn't even care. If he even brought out a kitchen sink, that would be enough. Because we'd be like, yes, that is from us. That is absolutely from us.
I just remember
about to die.
I just remember when Hawk brought it out at WrestleMania. I can't remember which WrestleMania that was. I just remember him breaking it out, and he didn't even use it. He just had it out, and then he talked about it after the match. Like, well, people said we brought everything with the kitchen sink. Well, I brought the kitchen sink.
Back to Ring of Honor, said James Chadwick. To answer Heather's question, is he going to retire or just go back to ROH? Depends, I guess, what he wants to do. You know, he is older. Does he want to continue to wrestle? If he does, then go where they will allow him to do that. Just like we're seeing Adam Copeland do, where he has a place to go and he wants to continue. Kitchen sink. Could you imagine? Oh my God! Even if he brought it out, dude. Even if he brought one to the ring and never used it, that'd be amazing. It would be awesome.
Even if he just pulled it out from underneath the ring, that
would be so cool.
Great.
I would mark out hard. If we were watching that on Saturday I would mark out. This is why I love Impact, honestly, dude. Like, the wrestlers are like, that's how they are. They interact with people. You would never see, if I DM'd a WWE wrestler, I'd never get anything back. And it's not because of them. I never blame the wrestlers, because they probably want to, but they just can't. They're not able to do that, which sucks.
Probably one will answer you back.
Yeah.
That would be Karrion Kross.
Yeah, no, he does. No, you're right. Yeah. He does direct on his socials. Yeah, no, you're right. He does. He does interact. He's like posts and all. But the Impact wrestlers, man, they have. I shout out to people like Kilynn King, Masha, Killer Cal. They've all like retweeted our posts, and they don't have to do that. There's nothing that says that they're under any obligation to do that. So yeah, that's just another reason why I love Impact. The PCO is just holding his shirt open and saying, "Hit me." Then he gives him the finger.
Yeah,
he just flipped him the bird. Moose flipped PCO the bird. We'll get some more stuff. We'll get some more predictions in after this match. I didn't realize how late it was getting. I'm like, oh damn, it's already almost 9:30. James said, just had a thought. If anyone watches Cultaholic, don't be surprised if you not only see Tom Campbell as a guest ring announcer, some of the presenters might be at the show. Oh. I got a reply directly from Camille. That's awesome. Yeah, it's always cool when they do that.
Shout out to Tom Campbell, too. Tom Campbell is awesome. I see him all the time on Cultaholic. It's very cool, dude.
All the folks that have been on our show and stuff like that, like I said, they're under no obligation to do that. Especially on a channel like ours. We're not a huge channel. So they can certainly just say, well, listen, we're not going on a channel that has your amount of viewers. We're only going to go on a channel with like 100,000 viewers, whatever. And they'd be well within their, the reasoning to do that. But that's Rascals retains at BFG, then Grizzled Young Veterans comes out and confronts them.
Good call.
We want to talk about some depth in the tag division at that point. My goodness.
Hey, speaking of which, somebody who mentioned Camille? Imru. What if Camille is the surprise?
How
cool would that be?
That would be awesome.
I love Camille, dude. Can you imagine if Camille came to knockouts? Oh, man.
Could you imagine if during the Call Your Shot gauntlet, you have Jordan Grace in there and then you get Camille and they have a face-off?
Yo.
And just throw down right there.
Yo, dude. Yo. Yeah. Thank you, Imru. Appreciate that. We love you too. The creation on his last days here. Remember that comment if it happens. Yeah, that would. Moose with a big boot. Down goes Rhino. PCO trying to get back in. The referee is not allowing it to happen. Referee trying to get involved, and they are not allowing that to happen. Mercedes is possible. She wanted to fight. Yeah, a little Silver. I don't know. She's still, I think, on the shelf. And if she shows up anywhere, I think it's going to be AEW. She was in the crowd for their last big event. So I kind of think
took her boot off. Literally just took it off.
Yeah, did they? If she shows up anywhere, I think it would be an AEW pay-per-view because there was news that they invited her to that last one. So yeah, I mean, she could show up in Impact, but I don't think it would be for any length of time. Might be a one-off. Flicker Treat Tuesdays on HDNet.
All right. Man, Moose and Meyers looking like a well-oiled machine out here.
Yeah, they really are. They really are.
Cheese?
Rhino and PCO. Mercedes Monet is an attention-seeking. Oh, my gosh. James Chadwick.
Jeez.
Wow, dude.
Tell us how you feel.
Wow, man. Damn. Macklin is in the crow's nest. James, obviously not a fan of Mercedes Monet. Interview with Alex Shelley and Josh Alexander. Ooh,
that'll be interesting.
If they'll be in the same room. I'm surprised we're not getting a contract signing.
Yeah. The last contract. I will say this: Impact has done a good job with kind of turning that normal trope in wrestling a different way.
True.
Which I really like. You remember the last time they had Josh and Alex Shelley do something? It was really well done, and they had that lengthy in-ring segment where they kind of went back and forth. It was a lot of respect, but then near the end, it was like, okay, let's get down to business. I really like that.
Yeah. Contract signings have been done to kind of to death over the years, and you always know they're going to end up in chaos. But yeah, they are, and it's a very old trope, like Jeff said. Meyers and PCO finally get tagged back in. Jeff, I'm laughing at myself because I think it was me that suggested we write to PCO. LOL. I never thought we would. No, Mark, you did. I, to be honest, didn't think I didn't think he would get back either. I mean, he's a day before a big pay-per-view. I didn't think he would, but that's pretty awesome. I was shocked when I saw the DM. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. He got a DM. That was awesome. That made my night. Where's the lie, though? Said James. Oh, man, James. Oh, James is stirring the proverbial pot.
Another name you might want to think about maybe at the beginning of the year for the Knockouts division might be Dana Brooke.
That's a good call. Yeah, when her 90 days is up. Yeah. That's a good call. Dana's good. She's a good wrestler. This was never really used right. Let me tell you, look at how many people that got involved in that 24/7 title crap, and just their careers just went to crap. Tazawa is kind of still doing it. They still don't know what to do with him. He's like a stalker in the back now. Like they just all those people that were involved in that nonsense. It's just not good. Moose pulls Meyers away. PCO missed completely. Moose is the legal man. Meyers said he wants a timeout. It says timeout. Rhino getting up. Rhino's got Moose. Oh, wow. Belly to belly. Not too many people could do that.
Yeah, Moose is a big dude. So,
but yeah, there's a football game tonight. Jacksonville 14. Who are they playing? Macklin, of course, is going after. Ooh, shocker. Yeah. Well, this isn't surprising because Macklin and now, look out, Bully Ray. Oh, Bully Ray stops Macklin. What? Well, they know each other from ECW, so that's interesting, actually.
And of course, PCO just doing PCO things.
That's interesting, actually. Moose, big spear to PCO. That might be it. 1, 2, yeah. That's it. That is it for that. They're playing the Saints. Jags 14, Saints 6.
Okay, that's good. I'll have nobody on the Saints or Jacksonville, so that helps.
Jeff's happy about that result.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Not gonna lie to you, the Russian thing is kind of hot.
I was gonna say most people don't understand the words she's saying, but they're
doesn't
very
matter.
intrigued.
Doesn't matter.
Intrigued.
I totally agree.
There's no escape. Suddenly, I have the urge to turn on the air conditioner,
Good.
and it's kind of cold out.
Someone get Joe a desk fan.
These promos, man.
Everybody's in the chat just laughing.
Yeah, I need a drink.
Someone get Joe a drink.
I need it. Yep.
Get him some ice.
That's in that kettle either.
Get him some ice.
I need to turn my fan on higher. It's need to go higher.
Wow. I will say this about this team. They are presented in a way that is, I mean, it's just like, it's almost perfect how you would envision it. I mean, I know we talked about it before they actually got together as a team, like how cool it would be, but it's honestly been just about in line with what you would envision how they'd be presented. I mean, they're unstoppable at this point. They're unstoppable.
Just saying. Uh-oh.
Did we lose?
I'm back now. I'm good.
All right. There you go.
Where'd you go?
I'm not saying. I ain't saying. I'm not. Let's not bring that up. Let's just continue.
Well, how about this? Let's go back to the
Let's go back to predictions, shall we? Yes,
let's
yes. There's predictions that need to be done.
Get your seat.
Let's get back to the predictions, shall we? Let's get down to business. Oh my! We have a door. Oh, we have bully. Rhino says that. Okay. So I don't know who you're trying to be. I don't trust you, and I don't need your help.
Well,
okay. All right.
Bully's just like, you're welcome.
Bully just says, "Yep, welcome." Heather's loving this segment. Scott Demore. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're getting a little sit-down interview with Alex, Shelley, and Josh. Let's go to our predictions quickly while they're doing this little promo. And we got, Monsters Ball match. Speaking of the kitchen sink, we've got PCO, we've got Rhino, who we just saw, we've got Macklin, who we saw out there too, and we have Moose. This is going to be a bunch of ugly. There's going to be blood. There's going to be, God, Derek.
There's
gonna be. I lost complete track of what I was saying. There's gonna be a lot of violence in this match, and it is a Monsters Ball. It's gonna be completely insane. We saw Macklin bleed. Oh my God! It was flowing all over the floor the last time we saw him in a match like this. PCO doesn't give a damn what he does to himself. Rhino has been in ECW, and Moose, this is going to be an insane match. I can't even tell you or begin to tell you who wins this. You would maybe think Macklin would be my pick here, but any of these guys can win this. I would think. Would they give it to PCO if it's his last match? Maybe, because really it doesn't mean anything for any of them really in the long grand scheme of things. So I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to say PCO. I'm just going to say if this is his last match, you're going to let him go out on a high note for all he's done for Impact. And I think that I think he'll get the win. I'm going to go with PCO. That's just that's the more with my heart than my head, but I'm going to go with PCO. What do you think, Jeff?
I'm going to go with Macklin here, just because I think the trajectory is Macklin going up against whoever the champion is coming out of this match that we're getting this interview that's getting pretty intense and contentious.
Yeah, it is.
That we're watching right now. So I think Macklin's going to go after whoever wins this, but I also think you got to be on the lookout for Moose because remember he has that briefcase.
Yeah, he does.
With that world title shot. So just keep that in mind.
Okay. So one for Moose and one for Macklin. Tazzy, what do you got?
I actually got a prediction after this match. Not this match, the world title match. But anyway, man, I gotta go to Moose. I gotta go Moose because he needs some momentum. Even though he got the briefcase. We're good. He got the briefcase. Now we're going to that now. He got the briefcase. So could it? Is it possible? Could it repeat itself?
Okay. Wow, that's a crazy one. We picked 3 different people.
Ooh.
And everybody picked someone but Rhino.
Oh, Shelly getting spicy.
Shelly is getting fired up, dude.
Ooh.
This is heating up.
Getting a little testy.
Yeah.
So he's worried about his physical well-being. He said, I'm worried about your mental well-being. He said, you're unraveling. Says you're buckling under the pressure. You're going to implode.
Ooh. Ooh. All right. He threw the term out there, transitional champion. So
wow.
Oh.
Whoa. Oh, damn, he's there.
Whoa.
I didn't know they were in the same building.
I didn't either.
I guess that's
why they're in the same building.
I guess that's why D'Amore left. I thought they're in their own houses. They're probably staying in the same hotel. That's probably what it is. Could you imagine the people that are in that hotel right now? There's probably people in their room next door trying to sleep. Like, what the hell's going on? They'll be calling the front desk. Front desk. There's something going on next door. Oh, I guess truth hurts. Well, that didn't go well. No, it really didn't. All right, what do we got next? He wanted a hug. Chris Sabin and Kenta.
Kenta and Chris Sabin.
This is for the X Division Championship. Kenta versus Chris Sabin. Tazzy, who do you got here? This is right up there, probably in contention with best match of the night with Speedball Mike Bailey and Will Ospreay. This is going to be a good one. Who do you got winning?
Oh man. Just because I just like him, just like the way he wrestles, I go Kenta. Just because. It's going to be a really great match. Really great match.
Yeah, I agree. Wait for Saturday match canceled as both booted out of their hotel rooms. Sabin retains. Jeff, what do you got?
Yeah, I got Chris Sabin. I think it's going to be a great match, but I think I have Chris Sabin retaining here. We're going to think that it's going to go the other way, but I think Chris Sabin retains.
Yeah, I'm going to be unanimous with that one. I agree. I think Chris Sabin will retain as well. All right, what do we got next?
All right, up next.
Talking about
these two back to back.
Man, dude, Will Ospreay and Mike Bailey. Who wins this? Wow, dude. Wow. I gotta go with my man Bailey, man. Mike Bailey's just on a roll. I'm gonna go with Mike Bailey here. Ospreay is tremendous as Gisele Shaw and Savannah make her way to the ring. Ospreay is tremendous and a tremendous talent. But I am gonna go with the Impact guy here, and I'm gonna go with Mike Bailey. Tazzy, what do you think?
I'm going the opposite because you're going to bring somebody like that into the show. You got to go let him win. I mean, you're not going to let him lose. I say this is not going to be the only match they have, though.
Okay. So there'll be more than one. Ospreay wins, goes on to face Josh.
Ooh. All right.
That's some good logic there, Andrew. Okay. Jeff, what do you think?
See, I think it all depends on how long Will Ospreay is going to be around.
Stick around, yeah.
I'm curious to see. I don't know why I'm starting to think that maybe he has a few matches there, not just a one-off with Mike Bailey, but I do think that Will Ospreay wins. I do think he wins and gets the better of Speedball, but I think it's going to be a match of the year contender, honestly. And I can't wait to see what these two guys do.
Mickie, now you gone and done it. I had to go off camera. Man, it's just, I can't take it. All right. Mickie James is making her way down to the ring. Hardcore country.
All of you deserve this.
Giggity.
Every single one of you. Since we're about to get the match, we might as well do this one, and then we'll finish up the top.
May as well. We've got Trinity and Mickie James for the Knockouts World Championship. And as much as I mean, look, I love both of them. Trinity is fantastic and has been just tremendous in Impact Wrestling. I do, however, think, and Jeff brought this up earlier, and it just kind of makes sense. We know Nick Aldis is now the commissioner for SmackDown, and so I would not be at all surprised if maybe this might be Mickie James' last match in Impact. And she will put over the next in line, and that is Trinity right now. And so I think it will be Trinity retaining, and she will beat Mickie James in this match. And again, this could be it. This might be the last time we see Mickie James in an Impact Wrestling ring. It might be her last hurrah there. So like I said, much as I hate to say it, but with her husband in that other promotion, of course, in WWE, she might very well follow there for a little bit before maybe the Hall of Fame, possibly this year at WrestleMania for her. Maybe. So I'm going to go with Trinity. Jeff, what about you?
Man, this is tough, but I think I'm going to go Trinity to retain. This could be Mickie's final match in Impact, which I do think she will return. I do think she'll go to WWE and have something leading up to the Rumble, just depending on how things are with her contract and Impact. But I do think that's going to happen. But I think the match is going to be great.
Yeah,
I think you can make an argument that that this could be the main event.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
It wouldn't bother me at all if it was. I would love it, as a matter of fact. But yeah, I think this is going to be a great match, and I think Mickie's going to put Trinity over.
Yeah, agreed. Tazzy.
I'm gonna go ditto because I mean we know the contract situation. I mean, obviously, if we didn't know the contract situation, we'd be like, well, not the contract situation, but we know where the better half is at. And it's like, and it's obviously, you know, it gets to that time in their relationship that they want to be around a little bit more with each other. Not every single week, but every single day, but you know, close and traveling wise and stuff like that. So, especially I don't want her to go from here because there's a lot that woman division and the other promotion is getting packed. But I think it's that time, and her, and the more likely she's getting to that point where she might end up within the next couple of years be the Hall of Fame there. So I'm gonna go with Trinity.
You know what I'd love to see, and I don't think they would do this, but could you imagine if they had a woman's sheriff type person in WWE to keep the women under control there? Like to be like the commissioner for the women?
Book matches, kind of do what Gail Kim does in Impact, but have more of an on-screen role in WWE. Yeah.
Yep, that would be perfect for her. Perfect for her. And then with her husband there, I mean, come on. That would be absolutely perfect. That would be such a great role for her to be in. And yeah, be awesome. Be awesome. I don't know if they would do that, but that would be awesome. Savannah with a big clothesline, and down goes Trinity. And we've got one more match, folks. The championship match, which we will do. Well, no, this is the last match. I guess we better do it now. Josh Alexander and Alex Shelley.
You want to go ahead and do that one now?
Or should we do it? Well, we can wait. We'll do it
Jody,
after.
You want to go ahead?
Yeah, we'll do it after the match.
Okay.
We'll do it after the match. We'll watch this, and then we'll pick the last match. Trinity will retain, and someone comes down to the ring and challenges someone from outside. Could be.
Who would your call be, John? If you had to pick someone.
Who do you think's coming down? Gisele Shaw is in trouble. Mickie James with an elbow and another, and Gisele with a cover but kick out at one. Do you think Nick Aldis will wrestle? No, I don't. No, I don't think so.
You don't think he ever will in WWE, Joe?
I don't know. I kind of don't think so. He could kind of get physical, right? We've seen commissioners do that. You know, I think he would be more of a physical presence than Pierce, than Adam Pierce has been. I think he'll be a little more stiff-lipped, not as not to say Pierce is kind of a pushover, but he never really got, never really talked back to people or anything like that. I don't think that's what Nick Aldis is going to be. I think he's on that show for a reason, because Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman kind of run a little roughshod over SmackDown. And I think that's why he's there. I don't think he's going to allow that. And I don't think he's going to allow a lot of kissing butt from Paul Heyman. So I think that's why they're going to, change that up a little bit. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, he could shock everybody and show up at the Rumble.
Yeah.
So it certainly could go either way. My gut just tells me no.
I could see them at some point running some kind of angle where he feels like things are off the rails and on SmackDown, and he feels like he needs to be the one to get it back in line, and he needs to show these folks what's up. So I think that's a possibility. I'm not 100% on that, but I think that's a possible way they could do it.
Could be. Yeah. Heather says, "Oh, cheese and crackers. Mandy comes in and ruins Trinity's run. I'd rather have Dana." Mandy would be awesome there, though, I think. Mandy Rose was really good in NXT. I'd love to see Bully Ray be the GM of Raw. I think Adam Pearce is dry. I think Raw needs an enforcer as GM. Bubba would be perfect, and the promos between him and Nick would be great.
I'll be honest with you. I think it's a temporary. I think it's a temporary GM for Raw.
Yeah, you might be right, because Pierce has been around for a good while. Mm-hmm. They might be changing that up. They might be changing that up. I'd love to see a man and a woman. I would. I don't know that WWE is ready to do that, but I would love to see it. I'd love to see a male and a female GM.
Wouldn't it be a big shock if they brought back Stephanie for that role?
That would shock anybody more than anything, because the fact that she gave up her stakes in the company, that would definitely be a shock. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, Savannah really taking it to Trinity.
She really is.
You know, I think the other thing too that you got to look out for in this match is if things start to turn a certain way for Savannah and Gisele, do we start to see a little friction there? Because, you know, with Tasha being back now, and
yeah, that's true.
You know, some other things that have happened recently that haven't necessarily been on a tear in terms of wins. So do you start to see some friction here?
Very possible. I would like to see Savannah go on a run, singles run by
Me
herself.
Too.
I really would.
Yeah.
She's been doing the tag team thing for a while now. Always kind of been part of somebody's faction. So I would love to see her do her own thing. They haven't done that since Stephanie McMahon. I was just thinking that Endeavor did leave the door open for Stephanie to come back if she wants.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, not saying it would never happen. Anything is possible in wrestling. But I would like to see a man and a woman commissioner. I think it's kind of, oh man, big shot from Gisele Shaw. Mickie goes down on the floor. Mickie rolling right back in though, coming right over. She's not legal though. It's gonna be a problem for Trinity, kind of hurting her own partner. That could have been that little thing I was telling you about. Kind of, you know, adds fuel to the fire a little bit. Mickie James causing
that
her
thing that turns the tide in the match.
Yep. I hope Mandy Rose, but maybe we have not seen for a while. Someone maybe we have not seen for a while, like Rachel Ellery. Is Bound for Glory coming? Yes, Bound for Glory is Saturday. We are doing a watch along for it. Yes, can only watch it on Fight. So you've got to get it on Fight. I mean, you can always come out and join us. We'll do our best to describe the action, but if you want to watch it, you have to get it on Fight. Gisele needs to be Knockouts champion.
Me and James were chatting about that. He sent me a couple contests, and I was like, well, I bought it like weeks ago, and he said, yeah, I did too. So
I didn't send them to me.
All right, got you.
Jeff told me today. He's like, he texted me earlier. He's like, did you get the pay-per-view? I'm like, damn. No, I did not. I forgot the last time right up until the day. I literally got home to do the show that day, and I went to turn it on. I'm like, oh, I never bought it. Hassan says, I'll try to join you guys on Saturday. Nice. No, Heather, this is not a YouTube one. This is one of the big ones, like Slammiversary.
Oh yeah, you can buy it on.
Okay. I didn't know that. That. Is this probably the same price? I would imagine.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You can buy it on YouTube. Well, there you go. Gisele Shaw, a little posing action. You can get it on YouTube at pay-per-view price. Okay, probably the same thing then as Fight.
Man. Yeah, I agree with you, Joe. I want to see Savannah do her own thing.
Yeah, I think it's about time.
Yeah.
Ooh. Trinity now is really, she's been singled out in there for quite a while, trying to get out of that corner. She takes Savannah down and they try to make that tag in. Hell no, not Gisele Shaw for a champ. LOL.
Why not?
Yeah, why the
She's
hell
amazing.
not? She's pretty awesome.
She's amazing.
Trinity loses. I think she won't be with Impact much longer. Oh, A. Jobson. I don't know about that one. I don't think she's on a short deal there. I think I'm thinking she's probably signed on for at least 2 years. Besides, where would you have her go? I'll be honest with you. I kind of don't think she'd go back to WWE. I mean, maybe I'm off base, but I don't know. Bad feelings sometimes don't change. And I know that, the Vince thing is different and stuff. So maybe like I said, you can never say never. I don't know. And if that's the case, let's rule out WWE. Where do you want to see her go? Do you want to see her go to AEW? No offense, but their knockouts division, or they're not knockouts, their women's division, they don't get a lot of attention. Let's just face facts. They don't. So, and they've got a lot of talented women over there that don't see the light of day on television. So, do you want her there? Would she be on TV? I don't know. So, where would you have her go?
I think just to that point, I think sometimes it's very, very simple to say a person's going to go to WWE or AEW, but in the long term, are they getting more television time being at an Impact or like James just mentioned, NWA or MLW? I mean, there are other places, and I think, sometimes it's all about, are they getting the amount of time that they should get? And certain places, wow, okay, certain places can give them that time, and some places can't, unfortunately, or aren't structured to. So it's just
Trinity with a little pat on the butt. Trinity and Mickie are your winners. Not really a surprise. Trinity holding up let's see if she looks at the title.
Yeah, I was going to say, does Mickie start to
let's
look
watch and see if she. No. So, she's not letting go. She's not letting go of the title.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, she's not letting go. She's not
okay.
Trying to grab. Nope. Mickey's not letting go of the title. Trinity's like, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
You better let go.
That's where we're going.
Right?
He's like,
you better put that down.
You better put that down.
Trinity wants to go deuces. Deuces, let her go.
That's right.
Put it down. Put it down.
That's right.
Put the damn title down. Oh, that was interesting. All right. We're going to pick our last match for tomorrow, which is, of course, Alex Shelley and Josh Alexander.
Saturday,
NWA. Oh, God. Yes. I'm still verklempt from before, from the Masha promo. So you'll have to excuse me. Alex Shelley and Josh Alexander on Saturday at Bound for Glory. So who do we got for the title? So hyped for Bound for Glory. Good night, Derek. So who do you got, Tazzy? Alex Shelley or Josh?
Oh man, I hate to say this, but he might be a transition champion. God, I hate you, Josh. But yeah, Josh never lost this, and I think it's the only thing right for him to actually get the title back. It's not his fault he got hurt. So, and you guys ready for this one? Don't be shocked as the next show we get. It'll be semi a rematch. You get Josh Alexander, Shelley, Moose, and Macklin in a 4-way.
Okay. I'd be down for that. Yeah, I'm going to make this one really, really simple. I think that, I think Josh wins. And for the reasons Tazzy said, he never lost. When you get a guy or someone that loses because of an injury, it's a little different. He never lost his title. So, and listen, Alex Shelley may lose this, but he had a moment that probably no one would have seen coming. And for him getting that moment and winning the title over Macklin. Listen, we all had that figured he'd lose. We all had that figured that Macklin was winning that. And that was a shocker. May have been one of the biggest shockers in Impact all year long. So, and that was a tremendous moment for Alex Shelley. Tremendous moment for him. And so, yeah, I'm gonna go with Josh. I just think that he never lost. And in behind the scenes, I know that Alex Shelley. I mean, we're seeing the characters they play, but behind the scenes, I know that Alex Shelley would understand it, would want him to get back what was his, and that's what I think is going to happen. So I'm going to go with Josh. Jeff, what do you think?
I'm going to throw a little bit of a wrinkle in this thing.
Okay,
and I'm going to say that whoever wins the Call Your Shot gauntlet, if it's not Jordan Grace, I think whoever wins calls their shot, end of the night. And I think that's how we ended up. Now, I know James threw out there that Moose could use his briefcase. That's another possibility. But
can they use that like Money in the Bank, or does that have to be done ahead of time?
Someone will have to let me know. I think they can use it at any time.
Okay.
But I think this all leads to Macklin and Josh again at some point. Like that was the original plan, I think, and I think we end back up there. But yeah, I think we could see some crazy stuff at the end of the night tomorrow night.
Yeah. Saturday. I gotcha.
Yeah, you got.
You're catching it from me, Jeff. You're catching it. It's all my fault. I'll blame myself for that one, and also because of the fact that you worked a very long week and everybody's getting tired. Well, there you go. That was the go home show for our last big Impact's last big pay-per-view of the year, Bound for Glory. So I thought it was a good show. Let's score it. Let's everybody out there, you guys give us your scores. Let us know what you thought of the show tonight. I see some people doing that already. Let's see what we got here. 8.75 out of 10 says A. Jobson. Go home show 9 out of 10 says Little Silver. That was awesome. Let me see. I think we got some of the Heather says 8.75. Good show, but something wasn't hitting for me. I don't know. Dylan says 9 out of 10. Let's see who else. John G, 9 out of 10. Andrew, 9 out of 10. Brandon says 10 out of 10. Okay, a lot of high scores out there. A lot of high scores. I thought this was good. Listen, from the start, the Mike Bailey match at the beginning was phenomenal. The stuff with Crazy Steve. What I liked about this show was that regardless of the pay-per-view, we got some storylines that are maybe not even going to be talked about at the pay-per-view. The Crazy Steve stuff with Taurus and then going forward against Tommy Dreamer, that's not going to be at the pay-per-view. We got some other things too that are possibly already leading toward their next set of storylines tonight, and I kind of like that. They're kind of already looking ahead a little bit. So I'm going to go with a 9 flat 9 tonight for me. 9 out of 10 for me for this show. We had some great matches. We had some really cool promos happening in the back. What's going on too with the thing with Kazarian and we thought that Kazarian and Eddie were done. Man, I don't know. He's still back there and kind of bringing up Eddie and stuff like that. And listen, regardless of whatever happens, one of the biggest things we have to watch for now is whether or not we get a kitchen sink in the Monsters Ball match. And if we do, it's going to be the most amazing thing that's ever happened on our channel. Because I'm going to mark out big time. And of course, we had the best promo to ever been done in wrestling tonight. That made my camera shut off inadvertently. With Killer Kelly and Masha Slamovich. So Yeah. So 9 for me. I thought it was a really good show. Barry says 7 out of 10. Was hit and miss. Parts good, parts fell flat. Okay. I'm a casual viewer, so Impact is amazing. 8 3/5. That's very random. Good night, Alicia. Thanks for taking your mind off things. That's what we're here for, Alicia, to try to make things silly. RK Shuttlesworth says another random 8.99999. Get better, Alicia. Brandon said 10 out of 10. All right, Tazzy, what you got for the score for tonight's show?
I'm not gonna say what you think I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for Saturday because I guarantee I'm gonna pull Paul Heyman. I guarantee that I will be saying that on Saturday. You know what I like about this show? It make me want to get the well, I already got it, but it make me want to get the pay-per-view more for Saturday. see, I said Saturday. See. It's like all the matches. It's like I can't wait to see, and it's like I see that a lot of promotions, except for one, decided to go to these smaller shows. Does that make sense? Like it's not going to do 10 or 11 matches. Not like other places, but I still love you guys. It's just like they're going to give time. They're going to get each thing is going to give you time for storyline. I said I wasn't going to say it, but I ended up saying it. The storylines for each match inside the ring. So I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. 9 out of 10.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm. Yeah. I totally agree. Jeff, what do you got?
So I thought tonight was good. I really enjoyed the backstage stuff with Josh and Alex Shelley because you get a couple guys like that, and it's hard to make a match like that feel as though there's any kind of drama or intensity, but they managed to do it again. So yeah, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the matches we got tonight. Speedball is just amazing. So gotta shout him out. And again, like Tazzy said, there was some good stuff, and you said the same, Joe. There was some good stuff in terms of storyline.
Right.
Throughout the night that I feel like may not all play out at Bound for Glory, and that's okay. It may be setting up for other things. So I'm excited to see that, to see what they do to set up going into 2024. It's hard to believe that I'm even saying 2024, but here we are. So, but yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. I thought tonight was good, though. I'm going to give it a 9.
Yeah. 9s across the board. Is that true? What Little Silver just posted? Is that true? I kind of think he wrote to watch Bound for Glory. The post says, watch Bound for Glory on the Ultimate Insiders Impact Wrestling YouTube channel for only $5.
Yeah, I don't know about that, Little Silver.
I'm not. I don't think that's true.
If that is the case, I am
pissed. Yeah, I really doubt that.
If I bought it on Fight and I'm getting it, I'm gonna be.
Yeah, I really don't think that's true, dude. They don't put that one on their insiders.
Let me look.
They never do that. So if they did it, then that's something that's completely different. They have never ever done that with Bound for Glory. So I really don't think that's true. I'm not sure where you saw that, but I really don't think that's true. Not Bound for Glory. Like I said, that's one of their biggest pay-per-views. They would have advertised that all over the place. No, there's nothing on that channel. I'm not sure where you saw that, dude, but that's not true. That is not true. Yeah, no, there's nothing on Impact's channel for that. That is not true. Unfortunately, it is not $5. You can add about 35 to that 5. No, I'm sorry, 25. What is it? $30? 29? No, 39. You can add so it's 40. You can add $35 to that. All right. So that said, we are gonna finish up for tonight. More than 5, says Arcade. Yeah, It's definitely not fun. Good night, Heather. We'll see you on Sunday. You're welcome, Alicia, says John G. Yes, we're going to get out for the night, and we will reconvene here on Saturday for Bound for Glory, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll start a little earlier than normal, just in case there's any pre-show matches, which they like to do. If they announce them, I will share them on our Twitter and let everybody know. So we'll reconvene here for Bound for Glory on Saturday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come out and join us for that. Then we will be back on Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Between the Ropes, which we will talk about a lot of things. The results from this, if there are any surprises here. Of course, we'll talk about the NWA coming to the CW. We'll talk about what happened with WWE over the past week. We'll talk a little bit about all that stuff on Between the Ropes on Sunday. So join us for that. That'll be our kind of wrap-up stuff. We will, of course, then on Monday, make sure you join Abby's Abode. That is Jeff and, of course, Jody, as they continue their bracket countdown of the top slasher movies and lead up to which one they want to do as a watch along for Halloween coming up. Make sure you check that out. Plus, I'm sure they'll talk about Karrion Kross and what's going on with him and that promo that he put out, and then another tweet directed at Sami Callihan, which is very, very interesting. So join them for that on Monday. And then, of course, we're right back here next Thursday for Impact Wrestling, and we've got a title match on that show. Crazy Steve and Tommy Dreamer for the title. So it could very well be possible that that Crazy Steve has some gold by the end of that show. So, all right, guys, Tazzy, what you got coming? And then we will get out for the night.
I forgot what next week was. Next Tuesday, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. We have the Halloween Havoc night one. Watch along. Come join us. You know what? I hate to do this, but you guys said you gotta go and come, and you guys will never come. So, guys, come on in the show. We have a great time there. It's very, very loose, like it is here. Come and bring some snacks and come join us for Halloween Havoc. It's NXT is like, if you have not seen NXT before, come on. It's a good show. It's been a really, really good show. Trust me on this. Also, don't forget, we will restart SmackDown next week, next Friday too, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Don't forget, we're going to be starting to be also on Facebook and as well as Twitch as well next week. And that is it for me.
Is there a part one and part two? So what does it go? Part one is this week, part two the following?
Yeah. So the part two will be actual Halloween.
Actual Halloween. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. All right. So there you go. There's Tazzy's schedule, and you have our schedule. And again, I'm going to leave you guys with this. Please, please, please make sure you like the stream. That's It literally helps more than anything else out there. So please make sure you drop a like on the stream for us tonight. I know for the majority, we had like 39, 40 people in there. Hoping we get to see that many likes on the video tonight. Really, really big with this crazy YouTube stuff going on and all that. So we appreciate you all. Listen, I know it's hard sometimes watching longer streams. I get it. I've done it. And you get all those ads and stuff like that. I know it's not easy, but we appreciate you all for sticking around the entire time because it's sometimes not easy to do. So thank you all for doing that. Thank you all for being here. Hope you had a great night. We appreciate all of you for coming out. Have a great rest of your Thursday night and a great Friday. And hopefully we will see you all for our next show, which is, of course, Bound for Glory on Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please be safe. Please be kind to one another. I know I say that a lot, and it might sound cliche, but it's really not, and for several reasons. But please be kind to one another, and hopefully we'll see you all for our next show. Have a great rest of your night, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Good night, all.